The FBI and the Environmental Protection Agency are warning critical infrastructure owners and operators about malicious cyber actors. Those actors are conducting cyber attacks targeting operational technology devices at water and wastewater utilities. Since the 27th of July 2026, utility companies in at least 7 states have reported incidents to the FBI, and some of that activity degraded water operations. This is a VIDANALYTICA cyber intelligence briefing: cyber attacks on water and wastewater utilities, how the actors changed internet-facing controllers, and the defenses the FBI and EPA and CISA recommend. After remotely accessing internet-facing devices, the actors changed the IP addresses and passwords. That resulted in a loss of monitoring and control functionality. CISA reports the threat actors modified passwords to lock out operators and disconnected the controllers by changing their IP addresses. The actors are targeting internet-exposed programmable logic controllers. The FBI notes it has only observed this behavior with one specific vendor's referenced controllers, and it advises that similar considerations should also be made with other branded controllers. Compromise can mean a loss of view, and in some cases, function of connected equipment in targeted facilities. Operational effects reported to the FBI have included loss of pressure and flooding. Pressure loss in water systems could potentially allow untreated groundwater to seep into pipes. The extent of impact depended upon factors including whether the controller was configured for monitoring or for controlling equipment. CISA is currently observing a significant increase in cyber threat actors targeting programmable logic controllers in the water and wastewater systems sector. This activity has resulted in boil water notices and sustained manual operations. The threat actors are targeting water entities of all sizes. Even water organizations with mature cybersecurity processes should validate their external connections, because the targeting activity includes cellular modems that may not be documented or included in routine attack surface scans. OT assets exposed to the Internet have an increased risk of defacement, configuration changes, operational disruptions, and in severe cases, physical damage. The FBI notes that at least one organization reported modified controller project files after noticing ladder logic discrepancies across several sites. And across several victims, similarities in network setup provided by third parties may give the actors the opportunity to multiply successes when vulnerable network and hardware setups exist across customers. The FBI and EPA recommend removing the controllers from direct internet exposure via secure gateway and firewalls. CISA urges critical infrastructure owners, operators, and integrators to remove publicly exposed controllers and other operational technology from the Internet as soon as possible. Remote access for operational purposes should go through a VPN or gateway device and not directly to the controller. The FBI and EPA recommend setting up strong, unique passwords. Device passwords should be complex, unique combinations of letters, numbers, and symbols that are not easily guessable. CISA also advises enabling password protection and changing default passwords. And after disconnecting the controllers from the Internet, operators should ensure they have a known clean backup of the controller image in case they are locked out by a modified password. The FBI and EPA recommend strictly controlling network access to the controllers. Access control lists should allow only authorized communications between expected control system devices. Organizations should also practice and maintain the ability to operate OT systems manually. Similar operational technology outages can be reported to a local FBI field office and the IC3. And CISA's 24/7 Operations Center can also be contacted. This briefing summarizes a public FBI and EPA service announcement and a public CISA alert. It is shared for informational and educational purposes only. VIDANALYTICA is not endorsed by and does not represent or speak for any government agency or organization or brand named in the source. Stay informed and stay resilient.